Hey, Lena, welcome. Beautiful. Glad you're all here and we're welcoming people and welcoming them in. Hi, Pass. Long time no see. Hello, Randy. Welcome, everyone. And as people keep tuning in, we're tuning in to kindness. So welcome to this beautiful Wednesday of Kindness Day. Third Wednesday of every month at 10 a.m. Just put it on your calendar so that you're always here for kindness. And of course, kindness is always here for you. And what I'd love to do, as we often do, is start as a team, shall we say, and do me a favor and take yourselves off mute. If you can, bring yourselves on camera would be fabulous. And by the way, you're going to want to be on camera because remember that we do 2 breakout sessions during this wonderful time after our incredible speaker, Nancy Matthews. And so we want you on camera, we want you present, and that would be beautiful. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Number one, we're going to say the word kindness 3 times. So just say it, feel it through you, and say the word kindness 3 times on the count of 1, 2, 3. Go.
Kindness.
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 Kindness. Just feels good saying it, doesn't it? What do you think? Thumbs up? Yes, yes. Beautiful. Thank you for that. Thank you for playing. You know, Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "You cannot do a kindness too soon, for you never know how soon it will be too late." Yeah, let that one sink in. You cannot do a kindness too soon, for you never know how soon it will be too late. Yeah, that one's a good one. And I think obviously, you know, kindness is something that it is the gift that keeps on giving. Do me a favor, let's post in the chat. What's an act of kindness that you've done in the past, we'll call it in the past 3 days? In the past 3 days. As I know the holidays are upon us, and whatever you celebrate, happy and merry everything, you know, but let me just say, kindness is an everyday occurrence, right? It's not just for the holidays. And please, let's really be in the practice, as you know, as we recommend a conscious act of kindness every single day. And look at these beautiful acts of kindness in the chat. Wow. I love that. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. That's very powerful. And, you know, it's really every little thing, right? Every little thing is so key. Thank you for these. Yeah, just keep them coming. I love it. And it's so powerful to keep seeing what you're all doing, right? What you're all doing is practicing that kindness every single day. And I just want you to know, kindness rocks. Kindness rocks. And thank you. I love these. Please take just a moment and read these. Let them go into your heart. Feel them. You know, appreciate each one of you. Look at the person who wrote it on Zoom and connect to them. And also know that we will have 2 opportunities today to connect to each other, right? We love that. And we always go in with some questions and connecting and networking at least twice. So that's really, really fun, right? And I think that's a good thing. So super excited to just have you all here today. You know, this is a community that keeps growing. And this is like literally, I just want to say, keep putting it out there to people. I also want to announce that as a gift to all of you, and I will announce it again for anyone who just happens to come in later, but as a gift to you, I hope you all noticed that, guess what? We renewed your membership. Woo, come on, come on. Let's hear some love for that. Yes, yes. So if you are here in this meeting, you are renewed in your membership for the whole next year. So that value, just so you know, is $97. And on top of that, my friends, you will be in the Kindness Summit. We celebrate it around the November 13th date. So you are also included in that. So by showing up today and every day on this kindness circle. Some of you have been here since the beginning. We love you. Who's been here since the beginning? 3 years. Yes. Woohoo. Oh, you go. Oh, I love it. Yes. And guess what? Here we go again. For 2023, you're all my guests. And that is my gift to all of you. The other thing, you are so welcome, and it is my pleasure. So do me a favor, put, except for January, and Mary Beth noted, please, in January, Mary Beth, speak, the January Kindness Circle will be?
The January Kindness Circle will be on Tuesday, January 17th instead of Wednesday, and it will be at the same time, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern.
Beautiful, thank you. And from there on after, so put in your calendars, please, on Wednesday, the 3rd Wednesday of every month. It'll be at 10 a.m. Pacific to 11 a.m. Pacific. Always great speakers, great inspiration, great connecting, great powerful interactions. And each of you have the opportunity to be there. I also want to, as a gift, extend an invite that you can invite up to 3 people for the next circle. Okay, that will just be an invite. And Mary Beth, would you be so kind, post that particular link? Here's what you can use up to 3 people. Okay, and that'll be really, really great for all of you. So please spread the word. It's always good, yes, to extend more kindness to others. And that's my gift to you for 3 more people. Yes, for January. Let's kick it off strong, kick it off big. We've got over 250 people in this circle now. So I'm super excited about that. It does keep growing. Just so you know, I'm just going to put out there, my goal is sponsorship for this coming year, 2023. So if you got any ideas on that, connect to us. Private chat, Mary Beth. We'd be very grateful for any sponsorship ideas. And that way we can keep growing this even bigger, even wider. So delighted for that. And thank you again for all these wonderful comments of what you've done kindly. It's never too late. We've got more to go in terms of every single day, a conscious act of kindness. Okay? Conscious act of kindness. Let's remember that. And Mary Beth, go ahead and post Nancy's bio in the chat. Would be wonderful. And just, you know what, just put your hand on your heart. I'm just feeling inspired to do this, you know, in the midst of all, shall we call it the race around for the holidays, right? And everything that we need to do and get done. I just say to you that kindness is the soothing balm that helps the heart, that connects to others, that creates that connection, right? And so sometimes if you just forget, you know, think about a smile to a stranger, think about your neighbor, think about what you can do to be a better person in your relationships. And please remember yourself in all of the kindness. Conscious acts of kindness also are relevant to you. Okay, so I really want to remind you of your self-care kindness during this time and every day. So I think that that's really important. And I would love to introduce our beautiful and incredible speaker today, Nancy Matthews. Let's bring her to the stage. Hi, Nancy. We were having a little, first of all, Nancy's bio is posted in the chat. Please take a moment right now, look at it. She's amazing, amazing, runs an amazing women's prosperity network that I've been blessed to be a speaker at. She really is an incredible leader and has been for many years, not only of women, but in the transformational realm. Nancy truly is a heartfelt, kind person. I've seen her in many environments, including stressful ones, where it's always the ultimate test, right? And let me just say, she's a champ. She espouses the one philosophy, has a book on it. It's what I'm going to have her talk for about 10 minutes today, and then we'll go to breakout sessions. But truly a woman of the heart, truly a woman that I am blessed to call a friend. Nancy, welcome.
Hello, 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 and thank you so much, Jill, for having me here today, and for creating this space for us to pause and just linger in the experience of being kind. I value you, my friend. We've been together playing, working, laughing, sometimes crying even. I think it's since 2008 or 2009. So what a joy it is to have you so close, and all of you that are here. So I want you to acknowledge yourself for making kindness a priority. You showed up here. There's lots of other things you could be doing, and you said kindness, number one. Kindness for myself, kindness for others, and especially in this very busy, hectic time. So I just want to share for a few minutes about the One philosophy. And some of you may be familiar with the One philosophy. Perhaps you've read the book. Let me give an overview and then a specific application for this time of year. So the One philosophy is a way of being and a way of treating every single person that you meet as the one. So I want you all to think about right now what you think of, what comes up when you think of someone who's the one. Maybe it's that next best client. Maybe it's the referral that's going to give you introductions to 200 of your ideal clients, put you on a stage, get you a TV show, or maybe even get you tickets to that Bruce Springsteen show that you want. Okay, got, a sense of the one. Several years ago, I was about to have a meeting with actually a news reporter, news anchor here locally in Miami, Florida. And we were meeting because she was interested in writing a book. So I was having a consultation with her to how could she get her book out there. And as I was preparing for the meeting, I had this moment where I went, oh my goodness, maybe she's the one that's going to help me get a TV show all about entrepreneurs, and she could be the one. And I noticed that I started thinking of her in a different light when I thought she was going to be the one for me. And that got me to thinking, why is it that when we think someone is the one, we tend to pay more attention, listen more closely? In essence, we place more value on people that we think are the ones. And when I had this thought process, I didn't like the way it made me feel, because I value and honor all human beings. I believe, and always have, that every interaction is destined. There's some synchronicity in it for me to learn something, me to teach something. There's magic in the moment. So when I discovered this, I began to do a little experiment in treating each and every person that I met with that same level of enthusiasm, excitement, and curiosity on wanting to know about other people. And as I did this, as I began to be the one who treated everyone I met as the one, magic happened. People opened up to me and shared what they really wanted. They lit up. They were more interested in me because I was more interested in them. And as I did this experiment, I discovered that living the One philosophy leads to this perfect blend of you having everything you want, because everything you want comes through other people. And isn't it beautiful that all it takes is kindness, curiosity, and interest in other people? So I began teaching the One philosophy, sharing this, and everywhere I would go, people say, that was really amazing. I want to treat people as the one. I believe that. I want to behave that way. But you know what? Sometimes I can't see everyone as the one. Like, let me tell you about my ex-husband. Let me tell you about, can you see what's happening in politics today? How am I supposed to treat those ones as the one? So as I reflected and developed over time, a couple of years in, I wrote a book called The One Philosophy. And in it are 6 principles that support you in being the one for others. And this helps you enjoy your life more fully and value others. And I'll share the 6 principles really quickly. And what I want to invite you to do when it's time for the breakout session is I want you to have this list of 6 principles and share in your group where you might up your game a little bit as it comes to being the one for others and kindness. So let me share. I've got, I think, about 5 minutes. So let me share these 6 principles. So grab a piece of paper, jot this down, and you're going to want to just soak in. I'll spend about 30 seconds on each one. So I took the word, the one, the words, the one, THEONE. And these principles are designed to have you be the one that responds to every person's most basic human need, which is, let me feel valued. Let me know that I matter. And when you treat others as the one, that's what you're responding to. And it triggers this beautiful opening of true connection. So the first principle for being the one is to talk less and listen more. And especially as we head into the holidays right now, as we're going to be with family, which is our, we have 2 kinds of family. We have family of choice and family of birth, right? Sometimes our family of choice is a little easier to get along with than our family of birth and origin. So as you head into your holidays with family and friends this season, talk less and listen more, and be mindful to just be present with the people you're with. And if Uncle Johnny is telling you the same story you've heard 30 times over, you're listening for his benefit, not necessarily for the knowledge that or the story he's sharing, but because Uncle Johnny likes to talk. And it's okay. You're letting him feel valued and appreciated. So talk less and listen more. The second principle starts with the letter H, and it's to hold and hone your vision. Holding and honing your vision as it relates to the one philosophy is about really honoring you and that seed of desire that's been placed in you by the divine spirit source, whatever you happen to call it, your purpose for being. When you hold and hone your vision and then share it with others, it allows the universe to conspire in your favor to bring that about. You're probably in the space of working on, what do I want for 2023, and all that new refreshed energy that we bring into the new year. Ground in, bake your vision, share it with others so that they can be of service to you, and the right connections will happen. The letter E is exhibit exemplary behavior. So we have talk less, listen more, hold and hone your vision, exhibit exemplary behavior, which is about being someone that you'd be proud to be around. Know your values. Practice what I call verbal harmlessness. Don't speak ill about yourself or others. The letter O is to own your life with 100% responsibility. And the book goes more detail into all of these. But for this moment, owning your life with 100% responsibility, and a way you can practice that going forward is to give up blaming and complaining. Anytime you notice you're blaming and complaining, you're giving the power of what happens in your life to someone else. When you give that up and say, okay, I don't like the way things are, it really stinks. What can I do about it? Or who do I know that can do something about it? Don't just complain and kvetch, because it don't get you anywhere. The letter N is to never, never, never gossip. And that is about don't speak ill of someone. The way that I practice that is I will never say something about someone that I'm not willing to say to their face. And again, as you're in this holiday season, you may hear all kinds of little stories, bubbling up. Don't take part in them. Remove yourself to the situation, or better yet, see how you can turn the conversation around to say something kind about the person someone else may be talking about. The last letter E is to exercise your mind and spirit daily. And this is about giving yourself, just like we brush our teeth every day, you want to brush your mind with positivity, expectancy, and hope. because you get to be the one that decides the trajectory of your life and the lives of everyone around you by valuing and honoring them. So get out there, my friends, and be the one and live the one philosophy.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Can we, first of all, just give her hearts, love, connection? Woo, woo, woo. Beautiful. Thank you, Nancy. You, my darling, are the one for so many, and always appreciate everything you're doing. And you know what, Nancy, before we go to breakouts, I know that you have something special for our peeps. Would you
I
just
do.
talk about that for a moment?
Yeah. So I originally wrote this book in 2013. And in 2021, I actually updated and did a third edition. So that's available on Amazon and all the places where you want to get it. And then people kept saying, Nancy, I like audiobooks. Nancy, I want the audiobook. So I just released the audiobook, and I have it available for 50% off. And if you simply go to theonephilosophy.com, you can get the audiobook for 50% off. And I hope you do, because this has had the power to transform thousands and thousands of lives by really incorporating and baking in these principles. So go to theonephilosophy.com. You'll see the discount code. If you prefer the print version, there's links for you to get there. The audio version, download, play it in the background as you're decorating your house or cooking your turkey or cookies, whatever you're making. And just feel into how this will create a better life for you, everyone around you, and humanity at large. This is my mission, is to have a world where everyone treats each other as the one.
Thank you, Nancy. That's beautiful. We have posted it in the chat, theonephilosophy.com. And we appreciate you always go to her meetings for Women's Prosperity Network, even if you're a man. They're awesome. And Nancy, can we just post something about, how they find out more about you generally?
Yeah, you can just go to nancymatthews.com and all the ways to get in touch with me. You could also Google me. I've been saying for years, I'm very Googleable. So just I'm easy to spot and easy to find on all the social media platforms. You know my name, you're going to find me.
Beautiful. Thank you for that. And we appreciate so much what you gave today. I would love to hear, what's one question you would send them to breakouts with?
So in your breakout, I gave you the 6 principles, THEONE. I'd like you to share which one of those principles would you like to improve upon as you head into the holidays and then into 2023. Which one of those struck a chord and said, you know what, I could talk a little less and listen a little bit more, or I could stop complaining and blaming others, or I could really cut out gossiping, whichever one it was. I could really connect to my vision more and share it with others. I've been kind of scared to share my vision because people shot me down in the past, but this can be your time.
Beautiful. Thank you for that. And you're getting, of course, beautiful comments in the chat. We also have posted in the chat what the breakout is. So we are going to break out to about 7 people. Person with the longest hair, you go first. And the person with the shortest hair, you be the timer. You've got, let's see, Mary Beth, what did I tell you? I think we're going to need to increase it to 12 minutes, please. That'd be great. So 12 minutes, let's do 90 seconds a piece. All right, so just go, and the person who's speaking first, you just pick the next person. So go, 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 right? And Mary Beth, let's keep the chats open in case they want to talk to each other in the chat. And I think the timing works. Give me a thumbs up if the timing works. Yes? Beautiful. Okay. All right, everybody, have fun. We'll see you back here in 12 minutes. Hey, everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. We would love to take some shares. And before we do, guess what? we got another gift for you because while you were in breakouts, Nancy and I and Mary Beth were cooking up another gift for you. And that is, da, 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 da. Nancy, you tell them.
I will. So you're all invited to become part of Women's Prosperity Network for free. And with that, you'll get the opportunity to connect. You get a listing in our directory. You'll get an orientation call with Stephanie, who is amazing. She's our community relations person, and she'll talk with you, help connect you with who you want to meet to grow to the next level. So I believe Mary Beth is going to put the link in the chat, and we'd love to have you come and play with us at Women's Prosperity Network.
Thank you, Nancy. And I just tell you, because I love the meetings, I love the masterminding, I love all the things you do. And I'm just grateful to be part of this special group, which is, of course, why you're invited here, because I see what you do as a leader of that group. So the link is in the chat, and super great and valuable gift. And for men too, just saying, it is a great place to be. So put it in your calendars, and thank you, Nancy, for your generosity with that. We really appreciate it. Beautiful. So I'd love to take some shares. Let's have some shares. What happened in your group? You know, just give us a quick focus, and we'd love to hear from you. I see Peg's hand up. We'll take up to 3 shares.
We had 2 people in our group that didn't, actually 3 that didn't get time to share.
Wow. Okay.
So I wondered if maybe that was Leah and Carol. I wonder if they could maybe share.
So if they choose to share what I'd love to
Yeah.
share, thank you, Christy, is who would love to share what happened in the group for you. Let's go to Peg first. Go ahead, Peg.
Thank you so much, Jill and Nancy. Great to see you here. We had a great conversation. We had extra time after we each shared 90 seconds or less. And Lena Zaffrey raised a terrific question. She's the mom of a couple of young kids, several young kids, and wanted to know how to help teach them how to be more positive in this world filled with negativity. And one of the suggestions was take each of the letters THEONE that Nancy taught us today and teach the kids maybe 1 letter at a time each week. And then I made the suggestion that I love the Go Giver book by Bob Berg and John David Mann, and how reading that to kids could help them understand it's, you know, not so much business, but you can apply the principles to life as well, and being nice to kids in school and all that kind of stuff. So those were some of the things that were eye-opening in our room. Thanks for letting me share.
Oh, thank you, Peg. Always wonderful. Appreciate you. All right, Randy, come on and share.
So first of all, I really like the short, all of the principles are really short, they're memorable. And for me, taking 100% responsibility was a great reminder. And it was really neat because I thought our group was absolutely fantastic. And I realized, like, you know, I put all of my clients first, and I create phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal results for every single client I have, but not so much for myself as much as everyone else. And Gail said, you know, I was writing so many things down. She said, I should be my best client. And that was like this huge, like, you know, the one can be yourself as well. If you're the kind of caregiving personality that's always taking care of everybody else in the world. And then in talking with Brittany Hurd and discovering, you know, she's an astrologer who helps people figure out what their vision is. And I realized I need to hone my vision of what being my own best client means. So it was like, here's somebody I can work with to get that. And there were other connections in the room I wanted to make as well. We had a fantastic group.
Oh, thank you, Randy. Yeah, being your own best client, your own best caregiver, right? Your own best love. Nancy, final words, so to speak, and love you.
Randy, I love what you shared, and I'm so glad that that's what you gleaned from this, because the more we're the one for ourselves, it kind of activates everything else around us. And in the book, I give you an activity to hold and to hone your vision. So you'll be supported in a beautiful way with that as well.
Oh, thank you. Nancy, again, can we all give her like, woo, 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 jazz hands and gratefulness. Her links are in the chat. Go enjoy every gift from her. And thank you, Nancy, always for your
I wish I
generosity.
could
You're
say
the
thank
one.
you so much. Enjoy everything, my friends. You are the ones. Bye, Jill. Bye, Mary Beth.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Nancy.
Welcome.
Beautiful. Every month we got somebody special. Again, a couple reminders. Number one, the next kindness circle is Tuesday, January 16th at 10 a.m. Please put in your calendar because it's something different. And then thereafter, since you're all my guests, woohoo, for the next year, put it in 10 a.m. the third Wednesday of every month from there on after. Also, my friends, I am running a publicity breakthrough boot camp. Those of you who know my specialty is wonderful publicity and getting your name out there. So we're doing a very short, very impactful, powerful publicity boot camp where you actually get real things to do. And we are going to put the link in the chat. As well as to invite you to my publicity challenge, which is in February. And I have an act of kindness that I could use some help with, and that is particularly spreading the word about the publicity challenge. Would be very, very helpful. Put it out there in your social media everywhere, please. And Mary Beth is posting that in the chat also. So thank you in advance for that. I appreciate that. Again, just wishing you an incredible happy merry holidays and everything. What I'd like to do is we're going to go to another breakout circle. We're going to do 10 minutes. So we have just a moment to hear some of your beautiful shares afterwards. And the person with the longest hair, you're going to be the timer. Person with the shortest hair, yes, I did get a haircut. Thank you for noticing, some of you. Person with the shortest hair, you're going to be the I think person who goes first, yes? And you just pick the next person, all right? So here's the thing also, save the chat now so you remember, right? Go ahead and save the chat now. There's the challenge link, there's the bootcamp link, there's all of Nancy's gift, and P.S. membership to her Women's Prosperity Network is something, frankly, that I only give to people in my programs, and she just gave it out to all of you right now because you're in my program. So that's super great. And with that, let's go to breakout. So you ready, Mary Beth? 10 minutes. And all of you, let's figure 90 seconds a person. That should be plenty to just rock and roll. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to ask for an act of kindness. One thing, please. Like I said, would you please help me spread the word about my publicity challenge? That's an act of kindness. You got one thing to ask for. Go ahead and ask for it right now. You get to ask for kindness. Enjoy, my friends. All right, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Vanessa, do you have like a quick share? And then while she's sharing, I'd love you to post in the chat what happened in your group. Give us some cool stuff. Please save the chat for your free membership, for your beautiful gift from Nancy, for our kindness circle, and all the great information that's in the chat. Vanessa, did you have a quickie?
Yeah, just thank you for hosting this, and always good. We had great energy vibe in our group, and we were just playing with just what we do in life, what we're laughing. It's just so nice just to get in a circle and laugh and not just always have a sell thing. So thank you for providing the space for that. And yeah, it was funny. Everybody in my group, since I'm doing the van life, I've passed I think I've passed them all along on the road. I didn't know them, but been through Florida, Arizona, doing the van life to California. And so I passed all of them on the road. Now I get to meet them on here. So thank you.
Oh, that is beautiful. I love that. Thank you. All right, so reminders, beautiful gifts today. You are all my guests for the next year in the kindness circle. And Mahatma Gandhi said, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. And with that, my friends, I bid you happy holidays, Merry kindness, and may kindness light every moment in your life. Thank you for coming here today. Great to see you, and I'll see you on Tuesday, January 16th, I think. Yes. All right. Ciao for now. Woo, woo, woo. Let's give ourselves hugs and love as we're going out. Yes, yes. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Lots of love.
Yes, yes. I love it. Okay, I got my yes sign too. Beautiful. Thank you.